Hello and welcome to Soul Tarot by Nehal. This is going to be a reading for the period of 1st December to the 15th of December 2024 for the zodiac sign Leo. Please remember this is a general reading and it may or may not resonate with you. If it resonates, let me know in the comments down below. If not, skip this one. If you think any of your loved ones could benefit from this reading, kindly share the channel with them as well. If you wish to stay connected with me on any other social media platform or would want to support the channel in any form, the links are down in the description below. Kindly check them out. So thank you so much and let's begin. So, Leo, I would say first thing, time to set your goals exactly what you want. Aim high, aim for what you really want. Sit with yourself, create a list of things that you really, really would want to achieve. Like, your deep down goals that you would say that, at least I want to achieve these things in this life, those kind of goals, and start, planning accordingly. This will be a beautiful time to set your eyes on those goals, to have the whole plan made for achieving those goals. Some of you could also achieve certain small or it could be even big goals. For big goals it will be like, of course, people who worked for it. But otherwise, if you are someone who are already working on certain things and were trying to build something or whatever it may be, it could be a personal goal, it could be an internal growth like self growth goal, then also, so whatever it is, either some of you will achieve it in this duration, or again, people who will achieve it, it means you all have been working on those things for years now, so that is what you all will achieve. Other than that, definitely, no matter what, all the Leos will at least experience small goals being achieved, if not the major big goal, but small goals. And yes, if you are someone who has something in mind, have some deep down wishes or goals, time to just look at them, figure out what you can do, plan, and all of it. And yes, if you can, take actions, but if not, at least start planning and then you can start executing once you feel that you have created a roadmap. Once the roadmap is done, you're halfway through in a way. So yes, a beautiful time to, I could say, even sow seeds for certain things that you want into your life. Now these goals could be anything. It could be professional, personal, or it could be completely on healing journey, spiritual journey, whichever aspect of your life. Or it could be one goal from every aspect of your life. Whatever it is, sit with yourself and start doing the needful. So let's dive deeper and see what are the messages coming, and then you can again plan it accordingly for yourself. We are even having new moon in this duration, right? I think it's in the 1st of December itself. So I think a beautiful period to actually plan these things for yourself, because like said that new things is what you should be moving towards, new goals, whatever it may be. So again, if you are if you've already planned so far and that now either you want to strive for bigger goals, whatever you've set so far, whatever bar you've set so far, you want to strive for bigger goals, you can do that as well, but start planning for it. Execution may get a little delayed, which is fine, but yes, again, I would definitely say you will find success, so just do the necessary. Okay, so I would, first things first, I would say that yes, get clarity on certain things, especially when it comes to your financial goals. Especially again, the thing is that maybe for longest you may have felt that you were in a space where you were not having enough, maybe your savings or whatever your goals are according to that. So it's time to plan it a little more better so that you can achieve, what all you want in that case, because there is going to be a forward movement when it comes to your financial goals. Hence, definitely get clarity there. You are entering definitely in many aspects of your life into new phase, and there is a new beginning also coming into your life in certain directions. It could be multiple or it could be in some, again depending on what you want, you can even pick and choose. But you will slowly gradually of course overcome a lot of challenges. There is, and in certain aspects of your life there is huge transformation coming, so be ready for that as well, especially in things that you have been really like kind of tired about. You may be feeling tired, maybe in terms of your work life or maybe relations or just the inner journey that you have. Whatever it may be, wherever you are feeling exhausted, remember that it's not important that you have big steps taking in that direction. Just don't give up is all I would say. Rest, new beginnings are coming in all of the aspects, so hang in there. Strength and courage is what I would say that you should be taking help from. Again, some of you could even get some intuitive downloads coming your way, intuitive nudges coming your way. Listen to it, don't completely negate it. Again, you are going to have one thing very strongly, I would say, is you're going to have an internal growth. If you are someone into self work, self healing, stuff like that, or if you want to get on that path, this is a beautiful time to get on it. Again, if you need any professional help, kindly take it. Make sure you're doing it, because this is going to be a beautiful time. You're going to see results also happening. So amazing. All is like, when you get on a healing journey, yes, you need a little bit of courage, you need strength, because you may have to come face to face with certain things that you didn't want to. So that happens, but again, like I said, you will be able to achieve a lot of things, you will see success also. So why not get onto such journeys when you know that the success is coming your way, right? So yes, all in all, and yes, one thing I would again say, whenever you're trying to do certain things, finding solutions or whatever it is, your I won't say the base, but try to get some creative aspect into your life while you're dealing with certain things, even if it is healing. Try to get some clarity, and even use creativity to get that clarity in that case. So I mean, again, I can just give you an example. So I am someone who loves doing my healing work, and that happens in many different ways, but one of the ways is I am an artist as well, and I do mandalas. So while I do my mandalas, I am and I like the blend of art and music, so that's how I used to get into a better space, do a little bit of my healing work. Sometimes I play some affirmations in the background. So that is the way I do my certain healing journey, healing work. So you can choose whatever it is. They are the creative things that you can use, to do it. Like this was just an example. Of course, you choose what you like. Okay, so here I would say, in terms of your work, one thing, of course, never, like, try to not be impulsive about certain things, and have, like, your decisions when it comes to your work related stuff. Be it a big or a small decision, try to weigh all the options, figure out what's going to work out in best of your favor. If everything has, see, everything has pros and cons, but then figure out what are the kind of cons you want to deal with. So weigh everything and then do the needful, because that will help you not just to come to the final decision or something like that, but it will bring you to stability work wise as well. Your wisdom is also going to be really that you should be tapping into in this duration, when it comes to work, of course. These tips were clearly because I feel that somewhere it's beautiful time to overcome a lot of work related challenges for yourself, and not just that, but even attract the fruits of all the work that you're putting in. So the more fair you will be, the more you will understand the pros and cons and take the decision, more you'll use your wisdom and your intellectual qualities. It's going to help you the more, because you can actually attract a new phase again, even in terms of your work. But having said that, certain tips I've shared, you can use them to your best of the result that you want. The beauty of this is, again, I see one very interesting thing, a very interesting confidence that is there in you right now, is that even if you are willing to go for whatever associated with your work, you're willing to go for it, even if you are alone fighting for it, or if you're alone working on it. So even if it's like there are people who are not maybe supporting you for something or whatever it is, you are getting in a space where you're very comfortable taking those decisions, and being like, it's like you're going to fight it all alone, and you don't care about if anyone supports you or not, which is amazing, because that's like some level of confidence also that's coming from within. So yes, if at all some of you were lacking the confidence and were not in that frame of mind, you are achieving it in this duration. Again, yes, of course, you will have to take certain decisions, and that will also help you in achieving that confidence even the more. So that's the beauty of it. But again, like I said, since you're going to be alone doing everything, don't be impulsive, rather choose the path of weighing everything correctly and being fair, not just to yourself, to others as well, and see how beautifully everything starts falling in your favor. Too many new phases coming into your life. I would definitely again repeat what I said in the beginning itself. Plan things well, see where you want to achieve what, because new phases coming in many things into your life right now. So new beginnings is what I would say. Now coming to your finance is where I would say that there are certain things that are really going to benefit you in terms of maybe financial growth, or maybe in financial stability, whatever it may be. But there is something that you already know but are not really taking the effort to either practice it or learn more about it, or something of that sort. Obviously everyone has a different idea, and since this is a general reading, kindly try and understand it from where you are. It's time to even take certain necessary actions. There is going to be some decision that you may have to take when it comes to your finances. It could be, again, maybe whether you to invest here or to invest in something else, or something around. There are decisions, so there could be different decisions for everyone, but finance related decisions, you may come across a crossroad and you may have to take certain calls. Make sure you're seeing through things, not avoiding to look into certain things, rather be open to look into the eyes of every challenge that's coming, and figure out things accordingly, and then take the next step, because that's how it will be in your favor, right? So don't let emotions overpower you. Be a little practical also about things, and take the necessary decision, and then take the action as well, because what I see is that you are spending too much time in just thinking, whereas you even know and you are wise enough also to understand what is going to be beneficial, but still you're just kind of thinking, which is, at times maybe feeling like as if you're procrastinating, but it's not really procrastinating. It's just that you are thinking a lot instead of trying, instead of taking decisions, trying things out. You're just spending too much time thinking. So it's time to come out of that thinking space and into the action mode, because again, some sudden opportunities may come your way in terms of finance. You are going to be surrounded by growth in many ways in terms of your finance. So just stay aware and conscious of what is happening around you, what are the kind of discussions happening around you, because most likely it could be that either you will create an opportunity out of something that you may hear, or it may help you to do something or take the right decision. Something of that sort will happen around you. So make sure you're aware, conscious, and doing the necessary. Again, growth is what I see. So don't keep reminiscing over what opportunities you've lost when it comes to your financial stuff, but focus on the things that are happening, and take the necessary steps and decisions as well. Okay, so in terms of your love, romance, and relationship, I would say that, first things first, whether you are single or committed, the first thing first would be that, you need to get a little more futuristic. You need to figure out what you really want. And you see, some of you are even way too focused on your, getting your finances sorted. So, which is okay, just totally fine. But the thing is that don't mix too many things right now, especially when it comes to your relations, especially coming to your romantic relations as well. Think more futuristic, what you really would want into your future, instead of thinking about temporary, connections. That's what one thing I would say, especially for singles. Singles, I would definitely say is that some of you, again, not all of you, but some of you need to work on your heart chakra. You need to heal your heart. There are some hurt, there is something that you may have experienced in your past, which is still taking, that is the energy you're still carrying with yourself. And you really need to get to certain clearance of energy, I would say, in that case. So heart chakra is something that I would highly recommend you to work on. There are different ways that you can work on. If you need any professional help, and someone who can be of help, kindly do connect with them. And if you already know how to do it, practice it. Again, I would say, when you're taking any decisions when it comes to your any relationships, Leo, make sure you're weighing everything. Don't be in a hurry to conclude on things. Understand that, who's like, it's like it's just an example. Understand how things are in your life, and kind of try to figure out from this example that how you can follow this into your life. The thing is, you need to create a balance and figure out things, is whether this person, a lot of times we just think in terms of that, oh, that person needs me, or we think that we need that person. But try and create balance between the both of you, or whoever it is. It could be you and multiple other people, wherever, whatever relation it is. Because here I'm not narrowing it to any one specific relation. I'm talking about all the relations that you're surrounded with. You need to come to certain, what do we say, equal give and take. Yeah, the best would be that. So start getting there. It's okay. See, sometimes, of course, I always say this, sometimes it can be a little imbalanced, because everyone is going through different things in their life. So are you. But at the same time, somewhere, you need to create balance in all your relations. For that matter, it could be even work relations. Just see what is happening in that case. But yeah, so that is for all the Leos, ideally. Coming to people who are already committed, that is either you're dating, engaged, or married, I don't see, honestly, maybe you want to right now move into the next phase of your life, but I don't really see that happening. Sorry, I have to be honest. That's what it should be. The reading should come very honestly, right? So I don't see that you all are taking next step right now. So it's okay if it's not, it's just a temporary delay. It's not a permanent delay. Okay, it's not a permanent thing. It's just going to be a temporary delay. Just stay a little more calm and peaceful. Again, for some of the committed people, I would even say that, some of you also need to work on your heart chakra, because you all are carrying baggage from the past that you guys need to clear out, because sometimes that is becoming a little bit of a problem in the current relationship that you guys are into. So just work on that if need be. And trust me, this work, when I talk about heart chakra work for all of you, healing heart chakra, you all will start seeing results within 3 weeks to 3 months. So I mean, it's like, why wait? Just start doing the necessary so that you can move into a better space into your life. One thing I would definitely say, especially for Leos, if at all you guys have dealt with any kind of betrayal, you guys definitely need to work on your emotions and heart chakra, because that is a very strong energy that you're carrying. And unfortunately, if it is a pattern that you are experiencing, then you definitely need to do your healing, because if that is happening, it means it's just the energy that you're carrying with you, and unfortunately, due to that, you're having repetitively same experiences. So yes, Leo, first thing, there is a forward movement. Again, don't keep reminiscing over the over your past, or over the things and opportunities that you may have missed, because forward movement is there. The sun is about to rise. Better opportunities are about to come in different directions. Some level of transformation is definitely happening into your life. One thing I would say is, try and choose the higher road as much as possible on the things that you can. Very, very, very strong message over here is that bring clarity to yourself. Again, if need be, take professional help as well. If that's what you really needed and you feel, yes, take it. There is no harm, but there is some clarity that needs to come, because at times you're getting into a phase where you are too cluttered with too many thoughts or too many things going around you, and that kind of confuses you also at times. See, always, and this is something that I also learned it, and I heard one of the ladies speaking that, we always try to get certain clarity on our own, which is amazing, but sometimes it's always wise to take someone's help at the same time, especially professional help. The reason being is, when that you take a very different perspective, you see a very unbiased perspective, you get to hear, and that can actually sometimes really help you take certain correct decisions, which you couldn't even understand up until then. So this is my personal experience, and trust me, when you have someone who is giving you a different perspective or there to help you, you will see that the clarity comes in more faster also, and you are accountable as well. So that also makes a lot of difference. But yes, whatever it is, work on clarity. There, that is one thing you need to, again, I said in the beginning itself, sit with yourself and bring clarity. Also go deep down also of what are the real kind of goals that you want to achieve. So that is also like bringing clarity to yourself. Prosperity lies ahead. So I think I mentioned that there is going to be better things coming your way. You're surrounded by growth, especially in terms of money as well. Of course, I've suggested you with what kind of decisions that you need to take, but what kind of things you need to take care of. But yes, like again, a confirmation, prosperity lies ahead. Prosperity in terms of your goals for sure happening. Happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So yes, a lot of times we just keep doing certain things and we are unhappy, but we keep doing things thinking that we'll reach to the happiness, if I keep striving. But no, not always that way. So you need to even figure out if that is really the thing. Again, see, everyone is not going to have the same situation of or privilege of doing what they love doing, but you can always find your way. You can do temporarily more of the other work, and do a little bit every day, something that makes you happy, and then slowly the equation will shift. So at least you'll come down to either the same place, like you'll balance things out, or with time you will be able to do what you really are passionate about, or whatever you feel it is. So somewhere you will see constantly be guided that are you on the right path or not. Even this is something that I really say is, again, if you feel that there are certain things that are not really are bothering you, simple as that, figure out what is bothering you in that and why is it bothering you, because that is maybe because you're not in the right path. Sometimes certain things don't connect with the authentic self of what we are, and that's the time where the unhappiness kicks in. So figure these things out, figure out what is really making you happy. That will keep guiding you even to keep going on to your right path. Ascension, your soul is evolving into higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this. So again, yes, I said, like, it could be in any direction. It could be your goals could be in spiritual aspect as well. Whatever it is deep down you want, again, in a materialistic world also, no matter what, when there is a very, very, very strong nudge and you're not able to give up on certain things, figure out whether it is really coming from a place of ego or otherwise. Because if it's otherwise, it's most likely that it's your soul purpose and it needs to get into that direction. That is the reason I said figure out if it's your ego as well, because certain things clearly are from the place of ego. Any kind of wrong is coming from the place of ego. Morning star, keep shining even when others have quit. So keep doing the things that you need to, because again, you're going to attract success in that case. So focus and keep shining even when others quit. It's okay. That doesn't mean you need to quit on those things. Maybe those things are not meant for that person, but for you it is. My life is a miracle and I belong here. So this is going to be one of the affirmations which could be helpful for you. And again, yes, like, because now we are talking about achieving, different things which, we are going deep down into your journey and so on. So those things at times may feel that it's not going to happen, and you'll have a lot of doubts around those things to achieve or to happen. That time you can actually use these affirmations to remind yourself that your life is a miracle and you belong here, and things can really happen the way you want, because miracle is, here ideally I would say the real word, the important word is miracle. So yeah. I trust that I am capable of achieving my dreams. Trust yourself, for sure. Again, yes, you are going to achieve a lot of good stuff. I've spoken a lot in the beginning about, your goals, your dreams. So all you have to do is trust. The universe is a source of endless abundance and unending possibilities. Today, I will be open to ask and receive. Confirmation. That's all I would say. Confirmation to the very beginning, what I said about setting your goals, going deep down, and all of it. So I'm now going to repeat it. This is just a confirmation. All you have to do is set goals, bring clarity with whatever guidance has been provided, and pose that, be open to ask, and then receive. That's one of the most important part. Ask, believe, receive. This is something that is very, 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 very important. Of course, the first step is to bring clarity, but other all steps are also equally important. A lot of times we know, but we are hesitant to ask. Sometimes we end up asking, but are not believing, not in the space of receiving. Leo, okay. Very strong thing that I would say here is, a lot of it is going to come your way, but you are really not in the space of taking actions. I would say first get yourself in the space of taking actions, because a lot of things are in your hand. If you think that I can't do this, I can't, there are going to be multiple options to work things out for you. The only thing is you keep your eyes open to the things you want, you be open to receiving the things you want, ask, ways will open up for you. It's simple, and in the simplest of language, ways will open out for you. All you need to do is ask, all you need to do is take some action. Things will just fall in place. So yeah, I think this is a very clear message I have summed up at, and I hope you really make it a lot of, make most of these readings. You are not selfish for wanting the same energy and love you give. So, of course, yes, there is nothing wrong in wanting the same energy and same love that you give, same respect that you give. All of it should be given. So, yes, again, if that is something that you are striving for, remember that is also something. I mean, it's not selfish to want the same kind of love, respect, kindness that you give out. You will always need more time to be ready. Just start. Well, again, it's like constant confirmation that you need to take certain actions. You need to do the needful, and things will happen. So, if you will stay in the space of just thinking, which I think I mentioned earlier also, it's going to be a never ending process. Actions, decisions, everything aligned, and you will see results. I choose happiness today and every day. So yes, choose happiness, but even choose whatever gives you happiness. Again, earlier also it's been spoken about happiness, so just a confirmation. Again, a good affirmation to keep reminding yourself to choose happiness every day. Within the next few weeks. Amazing. So I would just say that do whatever is necessary. It's already mentioned over here, because it clearly means that within the next few weeks you will see the result one by one coming, and showing you the success, and you will altogether eventually have the success story that you are actually craving for. So yes, time to do the necessary. I hope you do use all this guidance to your benefit, and create the things that you want into your life, achieve the things that you want into your life. And yeah, all the best for it. And let me know if you have any suggestions, any stories to share, any experiences to share in the comment section. I will be more than happy to hear them. And yes, until then, thank you so much, and see you in the next reading. Bye bye.